Hi there, I'm Vincent Boss and I provide dating and self-improvement advice. And in today's podcast, we're going to be discussing Blue Monday. I provide audio and email coaching to help people try and get their ex back or get a new girlfriend or boyfriend. Check out my website for more details, www.dateme.tips. Please check your spam and junk folders if you are expecting an email from me. So now let's get back into today's podcast, and today we are discussing Blue Monday. So today is the third Monday of January, and this is known as Blue Monday in the Northern Hemisphere. This is supposedly the most depressing day of the year due to several factors. These include the weather generally being cold, people having less money because of credit card bills after Christmas, and a feeling of failure because most New Year's resolutions have been quit by now. So in today's podcast, I'm going to be giving you 3 pieces of advice of how you can lift your mood on Blue Monday. So let's get straight into this, and number 1 is contact friends and family. And it's very important that you listen to the words I say there, friends and family. So for instance, if you've gone through a breakup, this does not mean you contact your ex. This has to be either a platonic friend or a family member, and you want to be making contact with not one, maybe more so, of your friends and family, and just enjoying conversation. If you are going through a difficult day, and maybe this has got nothing to do with the theory of Blue Monday, maybe you're just going through a difficult time in your life, maybe you are going through a breakup, maybe you have lost your job, maybe you are just not feeling like you should be feeling. You know in yourself you are not feeling the person you normally are. If you're not feeling great, then contacting your friends and family is a wonderful way to lift your mood. Not only is it going to give you the feeling of warmth because you're speaking with somebody you care for, but it is also going to take your mind away from what is worrying you. Especially if you don't mention why you are not feeling so great. So maybe you contact your friends and family, you don't mention it's Blue Monday, you don't mention you're struggling because of your breakup, you don't mention you're feeling really low because of your job situation, whatever it is. If you don't mention this particularly to your friends and family, then they will naturally take the conversation in different directions, and this will help you remove your mindset from what is bothering you. If you can live in the moment, if you can experience mindfulness and live in that moment of just enjoying conversation with a loved one, you will be feeling much better by the end of your chat. This is something, as I've said, which can help you in various instances, and it's not just linked to Blue Monday, but for those of you who are really feeling the strain right now, for those of you who are really going through the grind due to the time of year, this is a particularly important piece of advice. So now let's move into point number 2, and my second piece of advice in today's podcast about how you can lift your mood on Blue Monday, and that is make plans for the future. So you might not have the finances to book something right now. As I've said, one of the main issues around Blue Monday is the theory that you are probably not in the best financial position. Possibly around now, any credit cards you might have out, the bills might be coming through from what you have spent at Christmas, and that might have been a considerable amount of money. Additionally, it could just be a time of year where you are really struggling for cash, depending on the situation you find yourself in right now. As I've said, these are linked to Blue Monday, but they are also relevant, of course, to all of the situations you find yourself in. So you might not have the finances to actually book and pay for something right now, but you can certainly plan something for the future and create a plan of action for how and when you can make a booking. So you might want to plan a vacation, you might want to be planning a holiday, a day trip, you might want to go to a museum, you might want to travel to the other side of the world. It doesn't matter what your plan is and what you want to do. It could include you going to an event. It could be that you just want to go to a beach. It doesn't really matter. The point is that you're making plans for the future. And if you are thinking forward, then you will be removing your mindset from the grind right now. So point number 1 was about experiencing mindfulness by speaking with friends and family, changing your current position. This is now thinking further forward and allowing yourself to understand that you will have a brighter future and that things might be a struggle right now, but you will get through that bleak tunnel. It doesn't matter whether you're going through a breakup. It doesn't matter if you are struggling due to a job situation. It could just be that Blue Monday is pulling you down and everything is feeling gloomy, but you will have a brighter future. Time moves round. There will always be the next day. If you think to yourself in the scheme of a day, you might be feeling that you're in the dead of night right now, but look, the sun will shine again. The sun will always rise. So whatever you're feeling right now, the future will be different to the current moment you're living in. And you can make that future exciting by planning something you want to be doing and attending. Now, this doesn't mean you have to book it right now. Like I said, you might not have the finances to book it right now, but create a plan of action. So first of all, decide what you want to book, whether it's a holiday, whether it's an event, whether it's just seeing something you've always wanted to see. Once you've made that decision of what you want to book, you can understand how much money you need to achieve this and then create a plan of action of how you can get there. This might be something that you think, okay, look, I want to be booking something to visit in 9 months' time. My vacation, my holiday will be in 9 months' time. And my plan is to book and pay for this in 4 months' time. So therefore, I've got 4 months to earn the money necessary to be able to book it. So look at it from that perspective, plan the plan. The plan is to go on holiday, go on a vacation, see something, achieve a goal, attend an event. But you need to make the plan to achieve that plan. You need to understand of how you can get to a point where you can afford this. So create a plan of action, maybe plan out your budget, maybe plan how you can earn some extra money, possibly, or how you can do some savings, and then create a situation where in a few months' time, maybe even a few weeks' time, you can make the booking, which will enable you a bit further along into the future to enjoy something which will really give you that excitement, and you've got then something to aim for during this difficult period of your life. You might be going through a breakup right now, and you might be thinking, well, look, I don't want to be doing anything. I just want to be sitting at home just by myself. But that is not how you're going to be feeling in the months to come. Things do improve, your life will move forward, and you will enjoy a brighter future. And this can be helped by having a goal of something you want to do. So making plans for the future is a really excellent way of how you can try to remove these glum Blue Monday feelings or feelings you've got on any day of the year that you're not feeling great right now. So now let's move into point number 3 and the final piece of advice in today's podcast of how you can lift your mood on Blue Monday. And that is to start a new self-improvement goal. So at the start of today's podcast, I mentioned that one of the difficulties about Blue Monday is that we're 3 weeks into January. Mostly by this point, New Year's resolutions have already been quit. So what I'm saying to you is either start a brand new New Year's resolution, so to speak, start a new self-improvement goal, or pick up the one that you've already quit. So maybe you had a goal and you've already quit after 3 weeks. Well, I'm saying now, get back into it. And if you really don't feel it, if you're really struggling with maintaining that, then start a new self-improvement goal. Everybody can go through self-improvement. I can go through self-improvement. Your friends and family can go through self-improvement. And you can go through self-improvement. The aim is to be a better person today than we were yesterday, and a better person tomorrow than you are currently today. Small improvements every single day really start to build up steam. Imagine a small snowball rolling down a mountain. It will become an avalanche of snow as it moves down, gaining more and more snow, getting bigger and bigger. Little self-improvements will make a huge difference to yourself. So this doesn't have to be a huge, massive goal. I mean, it can be, if you want to go for a huge, massive goal, then go for it. But for most of us, chopping this up into small parts is a lot easier. I mean, maybe this isn't even going to be the same goal. Maybe instead of chopping a large goal up into small parts, you want to be going through a small amount of self-improvement every single day. learning something new, which isn't particularly a huge task, but you're learning something new. You're becoming more smart. You're becoming somebody who has got more strings to their bow. You are improving yourself in every single way if you do different self-improvement tasks every single day. This could be something that you improve yourself educationally on. You're gaining more knowledge in something. Maybe you are learning a new creative skill. Maybe you're learning how to play a musical instrument. Maybe you are learning how to speak a new language. Or possibly you want to learn how to cook. Maybe you want to get a new job and therefore you need a new academic qualification. All of these things are self-improvement. But then I also suggest things which might seem very small to some people. You might want to learn how to tie your shoelaces. Okay, now look, if you know how to tie your shoelaces, you might think, well, this is something I've known since I was a child. But if you're somebody who was never taught how to tie your shoelaces, if you don't know how to tie your shoelaces, then this is a challenge. And it would be seen by some as a very small achievement, but by yourself, if you don't know how to do it, is a large achievement. And there's many equivalents. It doesn't have to be tying your shoelaces, but this could be something small that you don't know how to do that you think you should. Or this might be something small to others, but to you is very large. What I'm getting at is be a better person today than you were yesterday and a better person tomorrow than you are currently today. If you're doing this, if you're going through self-improvement, not only are you focusing on goals, which will take your mind off the grind you're going through right now, but you're becoming a better version of yourself, a version 2.0, and more attractive to everybody you come in contact with. You will be able to increase your social circle, make new friends, and also you will be attractive to people that you might want to connect with on a romantic level. If you are single, you might find the next love of your life. If you are going through a breakup and want your ex back, you might be able to reattract your ex through self-improvement, or if not, you'll find somebody even better because a version 2.0 of yourself will have a larger attraction net than the version 1 that attracted your ex. So whatever position you're in, self-improvement needs to be the goal. And if you have already quit a New Year's resolution, if you didn't even set a New Year's resolution, then now the third week of January is time to start a new self-improvement goal. If you're listening to this and it's not January, then don't think you're getting away with it. I'm still telling you to set a new self-improvement goal. It doesn't matter if you're listening to this in January, whether it's June or whether it's November. Whenever you're listening to this, today is the first day of the rest of your life, and you need to be moving forward with positivity and a self-improvement mindset. So whatever day of the year you're listening to this is your Blue Monday. You've obviously been attracted by the title of a podcast, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, what is this about? You've got a vibe of what it might be about, even if it's not Monday, and even if it's not in January. Okay, you're obviously not feeling 100%. So listen to the advice, points 1, 2, and 3, and whatever your situation, you will get to a happier point in your life by following the suggestions that I've made. If you believe that this podcast has helped you, then please consider buying me a coffee. The link to do so is in the description.
Yeah, if you miss your ex, we can help with that. Help you get him back, or we can help find you someone else. Yeah, Vincent Bo, the relationship coach, giving you some insight, bringing you a new approach. DateMe.tips, go and check the site, giving you advice, helping with your love life. Get your ex back, or move to the next. Ain't no sweat, you know Vincent Bo got you. Finding love ain't no problem. Yeah, DateMe.tips, check it out now.